Hello, I am Alekhya, and today I'll be telling you about content editing of cooking at home page and its subpages. So the first thing which we need to remember while doing any editing or creating any new pages is that the language, it should be English United Kingdom. If it's not, then please change the language. Please click on the button and change the language to English United Kingdom. So our cooking at home page looks like this. We have a banner, the title, description, we have 4 cards. These are the subpages. And then we have 3 articles over here, and then 2 articles. Then we have 2 videos, and then the featured products. So the first thing is the banner image. We can click on this navigate button, click on banner section, go to the image. Any change in the image of the banner can be done in this field. And next we have the title, cooking at home, and its description. So let's go to the title. So click on title. So we have the cooking at home over here. And then the main thing is we use the page design as header because we can only see this and the footer which comes in the header page design. The next thing is the cards. The first section would be the content cards, which is over here. So all the subpages are the children. So everything over here would be listed over here. To select, double click so that you can see the selected items here, and to unselected, just double click on it again. And to sequence this, use these arrows over here. So the content card is the first card. And then we have the tips and tricks, and we have the 3 title cards, which are over here as follows. Tips and tricks title, and then same. To select, double click, and to unselect also double click. Use the arrows to order the sequence. And then gray card. This would be the gray card. So these two articles can also be selected from the gray card. Double click to select and double click to unselect, and changes the sequence and can be done with these. Now we've seen that there are few titles over here written. So this can be done if you click on presentation details. A pop-up would appear. Now click on final layout, and then we have the titles over here, the rich text. So once we go there, it says the local data text 2 for one rich text, and the other rich text, it is local data text 4. So any changes can be done over here. The local data is present over here under the cooking at home item data. So we had text 2. So read more about cooking at home. It is over here, read more about cooking at home. And then we had text 4, cooking at home, which was this, the title and the get inspired. So it's here. So the next thing is we've covered this. We've covered tips and tricks. Read more. The video modules. So the video modules, what you have to do is once you click on the details, presentation details again, a pop-up appears. Cooking at home, presentation details, the video module. The video module's data source can be found in this pop-up. Copy that. Close all the pop-ups. Now the item appears, so you can see that any selection of the videos which need to appear on this page can be done from the following. Select, double click to select, and double click to unselect. And then if you would like to have more options in the videos, then you can go to data, and then you can go to OneWeb videos. You can always create more videos over here. Any videos which you would create here would automatically appear in this list. So just for instance, solar Holland sauce. So the YouTube's video ID should be given over here. The poster image, the image which is present over here, that should be given in this slide. And the caption, this would be the caption. And the link in which the caption would navigate to. And yes, this is how you create the videos. To add one more video, just right click on OneWeb video. Right click on OneWeb video, click on insert and OneWeb video. So any video which you add here will automatically get added to this list of Brightcore videos list. So this is how you add the videos of the cooking at home page. And featured products, again, if we go back to our cooking at home page, click on presentation, details, final layout. The rendering which we're using for the featured products is OneWeb product page list. So you click on this, and then we copy the data source, close the pop-ups, paste the data source over here. You can see that all the featured items are selected from here. All these featured items would be present over here, which is appearing there. To change the sequence of these items, you can click on the particular item and use these arrows to change the sequence. And to add any of these items, just double click on it, it'll get added, and double click on it to unselected. So this is how you create the main page of the cooking at home. The next we're going to take a look at is the cooking at home, the sub pages. There are 4 sub pages in cooking at home: the cooking at home with kids, the batch cooking, the health and wellness, and the baking. So if you go to the baking, there's a banner, there's a title, we have cards, some recipe cards, then again we have a title, then recommended recipes we have, then discover more cooking at home ideas, and then we have 2 videos, and then again featured products. So this can be found inside under, it's one of the children of the cooking at home item. So we are looking for baking, so click on baking. So the first thing is the banner. Again, the page design which we're using here is always header. And for the banner, again, banner image section, you add the banner over here. And the next, after the banner, we have the guest recipes. So if you look at these recipes, we can find them over here inside Co. The associated recipes are the guest recipes. You can see that cinnamon pancakes, Irish soda. This is over here, cinnamon pancakes, Irish soda. To change the sequence, I can click on the selected item, click on use the arrows over here. And to add a new item, double click on the item. And to deselect the particular item, double click on it again. So you get the associated recipes. But if you would see, the associated recipes would also have a guest recipes. So this title can be seen from the pop-up appears. Now you click on final layout, and then you can see the titles over here. So if you see over here, there's no data source, but for every title which is used over here in baking, we have a different variant for it. So if you click on the variant, you can see that SCH campaign detail, discover more title. Then we have recommended recipes title, and we have guest recipes. So all these titles can be found in presentation, title, presentation, rendering variants, and then title. And then you can find all these titles over here. Suppose guest recipes. Is it written inside? It's written over here. So this is how we are getting that title. So now if we move on to the baking again. So those are the places where we're getting the title from. So guest recipes comes from the associated recipes section, which is over here. The next we have title again, which comes from the variant. And then we have 4 recommended recipes. If you scroll a bit down, then we have the featured items, which will have the recommended recipes. And then we would have the discover more cooking at home ideas, and we have 3 cards. These all 3 cards would be of not of the gray content card, not tips and tricks, but gray card. So if you select any of these over here, it would appear in the discover more cooking at home ideas, these 3. And then to select it again, double click, and to unselect it, just please click on it again. To sequence it, use these arrows over here. And then we have the OneWeb videos. Again, these videos are the videos for the same applies for the same as we did for the cooking at home page. You will have to go to the detail section, find out from the video module rendering. You'll get the data source, and then click on the data source to get the videos and select from the video list. So now you can see the purpose is up here. So you click on this video module, you go to the data source, paste the data source over here, and you select the videos from here. And then we have the featured products. Again, we go to the baking, the page. Now click on presentation, then we click on details, final layout, one web page product list. This is for the featured products. You get the data source from this. Close the pop-ups. Paste the data source over here. Now you can select the featured items. The same thing applies for all the 4 pages. To add a new page, we would see that the page template is campaign detail. So right click, insert from template. Pages, campaign detail. Make sure the new item which you're writing is everything is in small lowercase. Suppose if I'm making a campaign page, say eating habits. So I have a new eating habits, and I can do the same. Again, head and page, this would be header. And again, follow the same steps. Add a banner image in the banner, add the banner image in the banner section. And then add my associated recipes, and then add the gray card for all these, and then add rendering variants for featured products, add video modules, and everything. This is how you create the sub pages. Now this is the sub pages, but we have a different kind of page in cooking at home page. This is the third type, that is the article pages. So 5 ways to use turmeric. I'll show to you over here. 5 ways with garlic, chili is the most versatile, how to pickle vegetables, 5 ways to use turmeric, and 9 easy meals you can make every day. These are the article type pages. If you see that this is the article page, you have the banner, you have the title, description, then again you have the title, description, and an image. The same goes for the entire page. And then you have the turmeric, the product, and details, and the related recipes. So if we click on the 5 ways to use turmeric page, so when we click on 5 ways to cook turmeric, so the main, first let's start with the banner. The banner can be again found in the banner section. Click on banner section. So you can change the banner from this field. And next we have the description. And then if we scroll up, we can edit the description from here. The description is given. So if you edit HTML, you can do the editing from this field. And the next thing is you have these cards, the title, the description, and the image. Let's consider this one entire thing as a component, where you have the title, the description, and the image. So you have one, then you have another component over here, and then you have another one. So you can, if you just expand this, so the diced blended fresh turmeric, so this entire thing would be one component. So diced and blended fresh turmeric, the title, the description, and the image. So this entire thing is added over here. So if you see, it is using the template tips and tricks, and there's no page design for this because it is a subpart, it is a child of this page, and it is used in this page itself. And then to insert a new one, just click on insert from template, tips and tricks, and new turmeric. Make sure that everything is in lowercase. To insert, just add a new name, a new component would be inserted, new section. So that you can add a title over here, you can add the description, and you can add the image, which will be added over here. And then you have this component, which is from which you can add the component, and then you have the related recipes. To view this, you'll again have to go back to the parent item. Remember, the page design which you're using on the parent item is always Schwartz campaign pages. And let's click on presentation details. Once the pop-up appears, click on the final layout. Close the pop-up. If you scroll a bit down on the main page, you would see the product section, in which you would have to select the related product. If it is turmeric, you'll select the turmeric, so that this entire related product component is one. And then you have the associated recipes right beneath it. So you can select as many associated recipes over here, which would be this component, the related recipes present over there. And then now to add a new article, if you see that all the article pages are made of campaign detail. So, but whereas the main sub pages, they were made up of a different, those are also made up of campaign detail pages. Sorry, you could just add insert from template, then you follow templates, project, OneWeb, pages, campaign, and campaign detail. Campaign detail is there. Now make sure the new item name which you're adding is also in the lowercase. Suppose I add mint, insert, so now once we have mint, now to add a new first let's add the title, the description, and change the page design to header. And then if you go down, you would see the banner section over here. You can add the banner image here. And then to add for the article pages, to add sub pages like this, sub components like this, you will, like we created new turmeric before, we'll again have to make a component based on tips and trick template. So let's go to mint, you insert from template, same path, tips and tricks, you enter a new item, suppose new mint, make sure it's all in small letters, insert. Once it gets inserted, write the title, description, and the product. So this is how you create the article pages. And thank you and have a good day.